Also, the bikes on display there behind you, and I promise you, the minute we have a chance to ride, we will.
There's a question on pricing. Sid, do you want to give any sense of what we are thinking or what you're thinking?
Sorry? All of us, look, we want to do this well, right? We don't want to rush into the market. The bikes are ready, but we're still going to take a while to get them into production because we're doing so much validation and production ramp up, all of that. We're just going to take it easy. There's no rush. I mean, you look 20 years from now, it doesn't matter if you launch it in March or April or May, really. And for none of you, we've all got long lives to live, I hope. So we're going to get it out, but pricing, right? That was the question?
Pricing.
Right. I'll tell you the way we're looking at this pricing. It's not, I think everybody, you see some articles, it's, where's X and Y and Z and, different motorcycles, all the twins, all of that. That's not how we look at this. The way we look at this is that, if you guys remember, I mean, it seems quite obvious now, but if you remember a decade ago, how we were looking at things, the way we did our pricing for our 350s, right, for, let's say, classic 350, was that it should be a step up from your, the riders who are riding a 150cc motorcycle, for example, right? It should be only one step up. It should not be 3 steps up. 3 steps up is not accessible, but 1 step up is accessible, and not just pricing. Pricing, running costs, fuel efficiency, all that's important. Maintenance cost, insurance cost, all of that is really important to us. So make sure that it is accessible. So the way we're looking at the pricing of this motorcycle is that it is 1 step up from our current 350s, right? It should be, the same step up that you took from 150s to 350s, that's the step up that we want you to take. Not much, not more than that at all. It should be accessible and you should feel like, right, I'm at a stage of my life where this is absolutely appropriate for me. So,
absolutely, and
yeah, that's what we want to do.
We've been asked a lot of what has been the benchmark and the philosophy in terms of making it accessible, and really the answer is our benchmarks are Royal Enfields. They are not outside Royal Enfield. That's our benchmark. So we will make sure that our consumers, our users, people like you and many more, we've got 2.5 million people in India who are on Royal Enfields now. There is a progression of them. That's most important for us. That's important for us. So we will make sure that progressive pricing and accessibility is what we will focus on. But before we go, I'd like the video which has some sound, guys. Can we have that video now? Thanks.
Yes, so at Royal Enfield we try not to do too much. We try and do a few things, but we want to do them exceptionally well. We're not about super fast motorcycles, we're not about heavy cruisers, we're not about a lot of things. We're about simple, old school, great fun motorcycles. And for us, this new project, the 650 Twin, has been an absolute dream for years, maybe even over a decade.
So these are Royal Enfield's first twin-cylinder motorcycles in a very long time. The GT 650 Twin and the Interceptor 650 Twin that has true highway capability, exciting handling.
So we wanted to create something that was agile and nimble and quick steering and have fun on. They feel really fun. They're really great fun to throw around.
It's a difficult question to answer from an engineering perspective. Trying to interpret what product strategy you see as fun, then that is quite a big challenge because it's an all-encompassing word. This is a bit of a first for Royal Enfield as a company, and it has to have that Royal Enfield character, be a little bit different.
So the Interceptor has a more upright ride position. It's more like a roadster style. And the GT is an authentic cafe racer, so it's got kind of that more tucked in and leaned over riding position.
Yes, we put a lot of time and energy in making sure that this is a very accessible motorcycle.
It's a step change, isn't it, in terms of performance. Royal Enfield's in the modern era. We need to make sure that we give them that level of performance, but it's not too intimidating and it's approachable.
These bikes have to work all around the world in every market. So the way somebody rides a motorcycle in the UK and India is very, very different. We take all those inputs and have to try and create all that into one single motorcycle.
We've had an extended development program for these motorcycles.
It's been a big project and it's gone through many, many stages.
They are iterative changes that you go through step by step. The bike becomes more production representative.
I think the biggest challenge for us was developing the motorcycle to meet the performance and quality levels that we wanted to achieve.
The bikes are getting tested in India, Indian road conditions, in UK conditions, as well as on the Riviera track in Spain.
Yeah, there has been some good step changes along the way.
One of the best parts about the job is you get to go out there and try and break everything. Try and make it do something wrong, so then you've got something to improve.
That's the sort of extremes we go to. It covers all bases of riding level and experience.
The standout part is the chassis is just a really nice, fun motorcycle to ride.
They're powerful, they handle, they perform beautifully, but they're also very accessible, very easy.